You think this is funny? You think I'm a clown or something? That's my Joe Pesci impression. This movie is 3 hours and 29 minutes. 3 hours and 29 minutes. We had to take breaks in the middle of it. We were watching it at home on Netflix. I think we watched this movie in 3 sections. So if you have a problem with that, might not be the movie for you. Otherwise, it's a fantastic crime drama. Check it out. Review over for all of you that just left. Did you guys know that the house that they show in the beginning of this movie is also the same house that they used in the Goodfellas movie? All three of these guys here are at their finest. It's what we've been waiting for such a long time. These guys know crime drama. They know how to make this kind of a movie. It's a crazy combination. Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, all these guys, they know what they're doing. This movie is no less than excellent. Robert De Niro basically plays a cold-blooded gun for hire. I say cold-blooded, I mean even to his family. He's a monster of a man. I would say there's almost no caring bone in his body. It does seem like he cares about his family, but he shows his love in interesting ways. This movie kind of is told in a flashback format. You see him as an old man kind of retelling his stories of old. Almost seemingly confessing to us, to the camera. Joe Pesci kind of plays his boss in the film. Just picture like an old-timey crime boss kind of a character. Super cool, calm, and collected, unless he needs to be otherwise. Magnificent. By the way, did you know he apparently refused to be in this movie 50 times? They had to keep asking him because he didn't want to come out of retirement. And Al Pacino plays Jimmy Hoffa. You know, the whole Jimmy Hoffa disappearance, what happened to them. This movie talks about that. I don't know how much that is actually based on true story. But, you know, there might be some characters connected to that disappearance in this picture here. I'll just say. What's interesting about this movie is it's kind of told through eras. So they do use a bit of a de-aging technology throughout of it. And it's okay. It's not bad. It's a little weird seeing Al Pacino looking younger. But his acting is so great. Everybody's so fantastic. This whole movie feels like you've been just transported back in time. It's you get over it pretty quick. I think another thing that makes this movie interesting is all three of these guys you see here are basically kind of friends, or at least Al Pacino and Joe Pesci's characters are friends of Robert De Niro's character, and he's kind of the glue between them, amongst other things. But things happen that make it where that friendship's not so strong anymore. You know, it's a pretty solid film, and it really shows a look into just how certain things might have been. They talk about the Teamsters and unions a lot. They talk about rigging elections a good amount. You know, they talk about all the kind of mafioso hitman stuff that kind of happens. It's a great mafioso kind of. It's so great. I didn't know I needed another one of these until I saw it. So if you're a big fan of Goodfellas or The Godfather or Casino or anything like that, this is it. This is it right here. Last trivia note, I really want to say this. Did you guys know Joe Pesci sings? Like, his first career choice was actually in singing, but he ended up getting into acting instead, you know, paying the bills. Anyways, let me know what y'all think of this movie. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.